enough is enough. I'm sick of this middle order. I think I can speak for everyone, all the fans, when these certain players, who I'll name here in a moment, have been tested and given so many opportunities since the last World Cup, and consistently they've proven that they are not ready for this level. Let's send these boys back to domestic cricket. Let them develop, in the National T20 Cup and the Quaid-e-Azam Trophy, because they're definitely not ready to play a World Cup. And this is not, something that should be taken lightly, because from what we hear from the selectors and all the management, they seem very, very keen on these group of players playing the World Cup. If this group of players go to the World Cup, we might not even make it into the second round, third round, or however, because it's gonna be bad. We can't just rely on our ballers all the time, and we definitely can't rely on Babar and Rizwan all the time to score all the runs. It's unacceptable. Okay, Iftikhar Ahmed been tested many times. He's playing as a batsman, not as a off-spinning bowler. So if that's your argument, no, sorry, enough is enough. Okay, Asif Ali, everyone's favorite smasher of the ball, biggest hitter ever. I don't think Asif Ali's won us a match. Maybe besides like Afghanistan or Bangladesh, maybe he's won. But besides that, against bigger teams, tougher opponents, he's never really performed. He's never been to that mark. And Mr. Khushdil Shah, how can we forget about him? He's been in the middle order. He's part of that core that the selectors are so keen on playing in the World Cup. I don't know what he played today instead of Haider Ali. I know Haider Ali hasn't really performed either, but I would definitely select him over those three any day. But I don't know what he was doing in today's match. We need 210 runs, and you're gonna come out and you're just gonna try to play singles, get dot balls. It was very confusing. There was no intent to score. There was no intent to chase this target. It was like they scored 210 once Babar got out and Rizwan got out. The middle order, Shan Masood, I mean, what can I say? I believe Shan Masood is a very talented batsman, but I think his better formats that he's suited for is Test and one-day cricket, not T20. I mean, the lad tried to smash the ball, but he couldn't get the hits that he was looking for. But still, hats off to him, because he scored. He stayed there and scored. But our middle order, again, those three batsmen, they've been trial tested and consistently have failed. So what does this mean at this point? Pakistan team needs to make some changes. Let's change this middle order. Our bowling's fine. Let's get some new faces in there, some hard hitters. I have plenty of options. I'm gonna go over it in the next video. But for example, we can get players like Kamran Ghulam, Ahmad Butt, Fahim Ashraf, and of course Sahibzada Farhan in the squad, who can definitely smash the ball. And I think that's what our team requires at this point before we send them to Australia. But again, I'll make another video about that here, about some replacements for our middle order here, because it was a great series. Not to take anything away, the team won 3 out of the 7, which is okay. They fought well in those matches, but the matches that England won were lopsided. And this middle order, a score above 150, they panic. They can't even, they have no intent. They don't know what they do, when they go out there, what they're scoring. So in terms of, we need to get these middle order batsmen changed, get in some all-rounders, and definitely before the World Cup, these changes need to be made. It's for the nation. It's not just about the selectors want certain players. I mean, we've been all watching for the last several months. It's time to change the middle order. World Cup's coming. Let's get some players that can actually hit the ball.